progress your side have been making?
Well, now we are in a good run. We got some momentum. We get to the crucial point of the season where, as well, we're going to face the top teams in the next 2 weeks. And we just try to get prepared as well as we can. We know how important these games are going to come for the future of the season. So we are very focused and committed to try to do as well as we can.
And ahead of this game, Jamie Vardy is leading the running for the Golden Boot with 21 goals. He's 33 now, so just how impressive is not only his goal record, but the way he actually plays the game.
Yeah, but when I look at the games of Leicester and still the energy that he has in every single game, it's incredible to do it in a consistent way, the way he's done it in the Premier League. Credit to him, and he's doing so well.
Thanks, Mikel.
Next, if I can bring in Paul Gilmore at Sky.
Hi, Mikel.
Hello.
Mikel, do you still think you can qualify for the Champions League if you beat Leicester and Tottenham this week?
I think we have to win every game and then wait and pray. So it's not about winning a game. I think we need to go game by game. You know, a few weeks ago we were really far, even thinking about Europe as well, and we are a little bit closer at the moment. So let's go game by game and see where it takes us.
It's been a great week for Bukayo Saka. Of course, I'm thinking of Mason Greenwood and Billy Gilmore as well. Why do you think 18-year-olds are suddenly making such a fearless impact on the Premier League?
Because they've been really well prepared. So credit to all the academies in the country and the system that we have in place now in England that are giving really good formation and education to the players. Because at our age, it's not just about having the qualities or the game knowledge or whatever. Obviously, you need a structure around the club to support that path for the young players, and as well mentally how well they are prepared to sustain the level of pressure that they have to deal with every day here.
Just a final one. I know you haven't needed them over the last couple of games, but do Ozil and Guendouzi stand a chance of playing this week?
It's still the situation as it was before.
Thanks, Mikel.
Thank you.
Adam at Premier League.
Hi, Mikel. You've spoken about Jamie Vardy there. What do you expect from Leicester under Brendan Rodgers?
Well, I think Brendan and his staff has completely changed the style of play and the way they approach the games. It's very clear what they are trying to do. They are very dominant. It's one of the teams that has a better possession in very difficult areas as well in the Premier League. They've been really, really consistent, even though they have some difficulties in the last few weeks. But since they joined Leicester, they completely changed the way they are playing. I think they proved against big teams as well that they're going to sustain that game plans against stronger teams as well. And credit to them for what they've done.
Arsenal are clearly gaining some momentum. How do you make sure that level of intensity that you've achieved so far or recently is maintained?
Just pushing the players every day and then realizing that that's the only way to try to compete with the top teams in this country. And there is still a lot of things that we have to improve, and we have a huge margin, but that has to be something non-negotiable, that it has to be a must in every game, in every training session, and we can build from there.
And just finally, Mikel, 6 clean sheets in 8 Premier League starts for Emi Martinez. Do you see in him a determination to make the number 1 spot his own at Arsenal now?
Well, that's what he's been trying to do for a long period now at the club. As I said before, his preparation, his attitude has always been spot on. He's been very respectful, very patient, and now that he has the opportunity, he's grabbing it. But at this level, it's not about 2, 3, 8 or 10 games. It's about the consistency over a lot of games, and that's what he needs to prove now.
Thanks, Mikel.
Thank you.
Ian at TalkSport.
Hi, Mikel.
Hello.
At the beginning of the restart, you suffered a couple of defeats. I'm thinking mainly the one at Brighton, but since then you've you've really got into a groove and looking good, both defensively and in the attacking third. Do you think maybe for you the restart did come a week or two too early? Because you now seem to be in the sort of form that could take you into a European place, be it Champions League or Europa League.
I don't think so. I think we were well prepared, and I think they were two very different games. The game at City started with two accidents very early in the game that cost us a lot with two big injuries. And then don't forget that we played 45 minutes with 10 men against the top side in the country. The second game against Brighton, we completely dominated the game for larger periods of time. And then when we were 1-0 up and we could score the second one, we just give the game to the opponent. So it's not like it was bad performance or attitudes or effort or anything like that. It was different situations that we have to deal with, and we didn't do well enough in those two games.
With the doubt still about whether Pierre is going to sign a new deal and stay at the club, or I mean, you're confident, but he hasn't done it yet. How pleasing was it to see Lacazette score yesterday, and also for Martinelli to put pen to paper on a new long-term deal?
Yeah, we had some positive news in the last few weeks about some young players committing to the club to the future. Asking about Roba, you see again the way he played, the energy and the effort that he put in the game, and how he helped the team in crucial moments. It tells you how involved he is in what we are trying to do. And the same with Laka. I'm delighted for him because he completely deserved it. It's been a long time since he scored away from home. He scored a crucial goal for us again, and not only that, but his contribution when he stepped in on the pitch was massive.
And finally, a little bit of a cheeky one, if you don't mind. TalkSport reporting that Lionel Messi might be on Manchester City's radar if he leaves Barcelona this summer. I mean, do you think he'll come to the Premier League? I mean, it'd be great to see him here, wouldn't it? I mean, maybe Arsenal want to buy him.
Not a question for us, but obviously, if he could come and join this country, I think it will be a huge plus for the country, for the league, and everybody to have the opportunity to enjoy him.
Thanks, Mikel. Cheers.
Nick at Haters.
Yeah. Mikel, you just mentioned Alex Lacazette. Is he running down his contract at all? Does he need to have a chat with about his future?
Yeah, we have to have a chat about the next step with him and get his idea, his feeling. As I said, I am really happy with him. He's a player that I always like, even when I wasn't here, because what he brings to the team, his qualities, his ability, his work rate. So let's see. And now we are in a crucial moment. It's not time to talk about a lot of contractual situation. We still have time, and we will do it in the right moment.
Okay, as you say, it's a relentless run of games, and you're doing a press conference every other night. You're rotating the players, but how do you keep yourself fresh? Do you have a favourite television program on Netflix, or you play Candy Crush on your
My bed. I sleep whenever I can and rest and try to put your head a little bit off. And as you said, yeah, TV movies, sometimes I finish just one right now, but unfortunately the TV movies I'm watching now is Leicester and Spurs and Liverpool and all these games.
Okay, so what was it you were watching?
Excuse me?
What was the program or film you were watching?
Get Away with Murder.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Sounds like that could count for
a good one. I recommend it.
Okay, I'll look it up. Thanks. Cheers. Good luck.
Thank you.
Thanks, Nick. So